That leaves you open to counter punches, doesn't it?
Not if you can hit hard. Good body punch by Oscar De La Hoya. You just tapped him in the body with a jab. That was great.
Crowd in the far reaches of the arena beginning to get restless. They'd like to see a little bit more action. Not every fight is going to be like that Patterson-Gatti war. And down goes Leija off a left hook inside.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me a glove. Take a step forward. Take a step forward.
De La Hoya, the second fighter to knock down Jesse James Leija. Gabriel Ruelas did it in his victory over Leija. And here comes De La Hoya again. Jesse's just a little wobbly as Oscar looks to land another left hook. Going to the body, and now coming up with the uppercut. Right hand just missed. Flurries of punches. Leija losing his balance again. Got whacked with a left hook one more time. Round 2 coming to a close. De La Hoya looking to finish.
Too many shots, man.
Finish the fight.
I think so too, because I told you back in about round 6 or 7 that you had to score body shot.
And here's the end. And I think Kennedy McKinney.
He'll never quit. No, never stop coming. No retreat. Oh, huge right hand. Huge right hand by Hopkins. Down goes Trinidad. Sure, Tito can get up. He's got the desire. He's never been knocked out. This fight is over. Steve Smoker stops it. No.
Bernard
Tito Trinidad comes in.
Has done it.
He knocked out Trinidad.
Bernard Hopkins has put him
physically beaten up in his career. Never before knocked out. Goes down in the middle of the 12th round and cannot continue. As Bernard Hopkins punctuates a huge and thrilling and unexpected victory with a sensational power shot show in the 12th round. Oh, what a right hand, George.
What a right hand. Every shot. This guy was so... I never thought his legs could last, but I guess those 150 pounds, exactly what he needed to move around.
100.
Any damage. He's not really followed up. No question that he had Watson in trouble. You see that left jab catches Watson on the chin. And a good left hook, and that hurts Watson. The left by Ray Mercer finds the chin of Wesley Watson and puts him down.
The thing you liked about that, Dan, was that Ray Mercer did not go wild. He picked his shots, took his time, set his man up, and in with a left hook that is an improving punch for him apparently there.
And Watson, Watson walks right out and serves up his chin. Wesley Watson ought to be trying to hang on, make it through the first round.
Good right hand to the body by Mercer.
Now, this is a situation where Watson would be better suited to do a little clinching and grabbing and holding on.
It looks right now.
The final 10 seconds of round number 1. Oh, and a solid right from Ray Mercer. Keep in mind the bell can't save Watson, even though the first round is over. Round number 1, watch for the left.
That's a punch that Ray Mercer is not supposed to have. That was a little left hook inside. Good, short, compact punch. I don't think the right hand had much to do with it. All the work was done by that left.
And again, it's the left again that did the damage. And here's the...
by Ray Mercer. The left went low, and then he followed with the right hand in combination and put Watson down.
Well, the bell. Watson looks better now than he did in the first round. Again, good combination by Ray Mercer, and Wesley Watson is in big trouble.
And Tony Orlando comes in and gives, in effect, a standing 8 count because the ropes held up Wesley Watson from going down.
6, 7.
He can stop this
And
fight.
that is it. Tony Orlando.
Right now, Holyfield is getting on track.
And the Brazilian fans are going wild, but down goes Rodriguez out of nowhere. Adelson Rodriguez is on the canvas.
He's not getting up. He hit his head on the canvas, and he's not getting up.
It's all over. Here in the second round, Evander Holyfield has KO'd Adelson Rodriguez.
Accuracy of the punch that knocked out, and you see how his head bounces off the canvas. A right hand, an overhand right by Holyfield. Let's watch it again from a different angle, and you can see how this bounces right off. There it goes now, but watch Rodriguez's head as he goes down. You can't see it on that show. He literally bounced off that canvas with his head, and you see that peculiar.
The belly and the chest as Riddick Bowe.
Riddick Bowe has been hurt, and his corner should let him shout, use your jab, and stay back a little bit.
Oh, uppercut again. Puts her in serious trouble. Mills Lane one punch away from stopping it, and there it is. Naseem Hamed pops with the right hand as Vasquez leans in, and another knockdown.
But it was right off of foolishness.
And that was the first one that he has really hurt. Got over 2 minutes, Hamed, to see if he can end this.
Right hand lands for the Prince. Left hand lands flush. Looking for a chance to finish, as Larry said.
The old man is hanging in there, using every bit of guile that he's learned over 16 years as a professional prize fighter to weather this storm.
The guys from Puerto Rico, they never give up. That's the good thing about learning your skill there.
Vasquez bravely determined not to be shown up by the flashy Prince. But the Prince has shown his punching power with 3 knockdowns of the veteran.
Well, we've now seen the Prince in 10 rounds, 6 knockdowns, including the Kelly fight.
You know, he's an excellent one-punch puncher, but he's not a finisher. If he doesn't get you real hard, you can recover from his shot.
Because most of his knockdowns come from a single punch, George, rather than from the accumulation of blows. He lands a hard left shot, and Vasquez is wobbling as he stands in front of it. Down again. No 3 knockdown rule in effect. Referee counting in Spanish for Vasquez's benefit. Naseem lands another one, and that's the end.
The middle by Johnson, but now Guthrie seems to be coming on and really pouring on his size and strength.
Yeah, I think he senses that Johnson's getting tired, but I think Guthrie also has a swole above his right eye. Oh, that'll finish him.
A big right hand, and the champion is down.
He will not get up.
And he isn't getting up.
He will not get up.
We have a new belt holder in the light heavyweight division, former middleweight champion Reggie Johnson.
I called it early in the show, Larry. You said it sounded like I was saying we're looking for an upset.
And that's why they had to make their move quickly. And it turns out he was a paper champion, one of those champions who took a punch right there that made him an ex-champion. Reggie Johnson was continually beating him to the punch when they backed away from each other inside, and that ended the fight. A terrific performance by a class fighter, Reggie Johnson. Let's now go to ring announcer Thomas Triber for the official decision.
Hey, that's exactly what I was talking about, Larry. I said the referee can tell these guys, come on, come on. But I guess in this modern day and age, you can't say, oh, you're not going to get paid.
Well, he's not the guy who pays them, but he was talking at that time to Mayweather.
Left hand hook, and Mayweather is down. And after Mayweather has been clocked, he has been clocked. Now Pineda just got to a new
This fight is over.
please. The guy who came to fight won the fight.
Justice in the button as Gil Clancy takes you through it.
And there it is, right on the button. That was the first powerful punch that this kid landed in the fight. And Jim, we had mentioned earlier, sometime in the fight, this kid's going to land a big punch. But I thought it was going to bring out a war between these two guys. But all it took was the one punch, and that was it. And I guess Roger Mayweather, when he went back to his corner, said this kid's strong. He could feel the power of the kid's punches when he was even getting hit on the arms.
He must have devastating punching power. It does not look all that frightening from that angle, but you can see it was solid on the chin. And Mayweather was on
to get a second win, too, and to really get into a groove of a fight if they last that long in Tillery's case here. And he's making a good account of himself right here in this fight. You know, even though he's not being real busy, he's really shown me a lot more than I expected to see from him.
Well, one statistic jumps out at you. He's never been knocked out.
Never.
Ooh, whoa, with the right hand. And then Poe goes after him. Started with a starching right hand from Riddick Bowe.
Here's where Bowe's got to really pick his shot, but if he keeps this up, they'll stop him. Oh, what an uppercut. That's it. He turned his back.
He's hurt.
That's
it.
1, 2, wow. 3. I'll tell you what, he turned his back. He wanted to quit there. His nose is broken. It's bleeding terribly.
8. I feel.
Not too good. That's it. That's it. Joe O'Neill asked him, is that it, babe? And Tillery said yes. That's why he turned his back. He had enough. That right hand crushed him.
Absolutely, the blood.
Oh, bingo. Just dropping his head and sticking that right hand right over the top. Of course, Tillery standing up straight on the ropes. And he's you might as well just say he's through right here. But he's going to land an uppercut in here in about a second. That really does a lot of damage. And that's not it, of course. But here it comes. It's got to be coming up sooner or later here. He threw a lot of unanswered punches. Well, he's hit him with everything else but the uppercut. I think it is right here.
There
Bingo.
it is. That was it.
Well,
that's where he turned his head.
That put the icing on the cake.
And here's the sharp vision overhead replay of the right hand. And then Bowe will go to work on Elijah Tillery. I think his nose was hurt from the right hand initially, but the uppercut certainly ended it for sure. But you could tell he was dazed here, just covering up throughout, not responding at all. Certainly couldn't have blamed Joe O'Neill. When he stepped in, I thought he was going to end it right then and there. But no, he started counting Tillery. And I'm glad Tillery said, no, I can't continue. 99 of 100 times boxers will say, yeah, I'm fine.
Jeremy Williams off the opening bell. Arthur Weathers on the canvas in 5 seconds. Then, in March, James Thunder said, I could do it in 3 seconds. That's going to be hard to beat. But then, last week, KO hungry heavyweight Shannon Briggs and Melton Bowen were going to go for it.
They better grab something and sit down and watch it because there's going to be a lot of action and fast. It's going to be a great fight.
He's a fast starter. I'm a fast starter. You're going to see two guys come together and make it happen.
Bowen goes for a record-breaking 2 seconds. Then Briggs whacks him in 5. Bowen did get up, but not for long. It was over in 26 seconds. Very quick, although not.
Throwing some thunderous punches now. Some of those body shots are landing, and they're very effective when Simon Brown throws them. He's a great body puncher.
And down goes Norris. What a shocker!
He shoved it quick. He stuck him with a left hand real quick, and it is a knockdown. But it's one of those flash knockdowns where you're walking in, all of a sudden there's a fist in your face.
That's the point in the chin we talked about. He can be hit, and there's a bell to save him. Upset. The vulnerability of Terry has never been as big as right now, as we've seen him right now. He is on the precipice of a disaster.
He's only lost 3 times in 39 fights, Terry Norris. Derek Kelly in 87. Joseph Walker, a disqualification.
Oh,
down he goes.
Look at the right hand.
Terry Norris is down, and this might be it. Can he get up?
He cannot.
It might
7,
be all over.
8. That's it.
It's over.
Terry Norris has been dethroned. What an upset. Simon Brown is the new WBC Super Welterweight Champion. Look at this. He's on.
And this cruncher. Now, remember, he's taking these big punches, but he has the confidence to know that one punch will do it. And here it comes. It's a right hand to the back of the head almost.
Right on the temple, over the ear, right on the temple. Very soft spot on her head, we all know. Again, Simon Brown had to have the chin to depend on because he knew he was going to get hit. He had it, he waited, he picked his spot. And Terry Norris, great a fighter as he is, just doesn't have a chin.
Judges, they're just watching one guy go forward and the other guy go backwards. It's not just aggressiveness, it's effective aggressiveness, and Tua has not been effective up to this point. There's a good left hook by Tua. And he's got him right.
He's got him in trouble here in the 11th. David Tua, and they've stopped it. David Tua with a knockout in the 11th round. Well, we were questioning him, and he came to stoppage. The left hook there over the glove, that hurt him. He got a clean right to the jaw, but it was that left hand there that was the really damaging blow. A couple of freebies here with Moskaev out of it. And then that left hook up, he really didn't even need. Lindsey Page jumps in and says, that's enough. You see it again.
Again, you see Tua now. We mentioned he had been on a roll at the end of the last round, Tim. And he just continued on that roll. When he gets you hurt, he is one dangerous guy. Look at the stamina he has. This is the 11th round of a fight, and he still has all that power. That's what I liked about David Tua.
He did it in 12 against David Izanrate in his last outing, although he fought better during the course of that fight. Here,
instructions. Let's have a good, clean, professional fight. Trunks are a little high here. I'm not going to call that low right on the belt, okay? Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him out and come out with the belt.
James Thunder is now ranked number 16 by the WBC, dropping 3 spots since the loss to Ruiz. He was ranked number 12 by the WBA, and he has completely fallen out of those rankings. And going into that Ruiz fight, he looked to be in the most comfortable place in his career. He was on a roll. He had won 7 in a row by knockout. And now cracks Grimsley with the first punch, and that looks like it is it.
Why is the referee counting? You don't have to count on that. This fight is over. The referee counted him out.
James Thunder, known as a quick starter, but we didn't think it would be that quick. Said he had to come up with something very big, and I think he did in record fashion. James Thunder, first punch, cracking Crawford Grimsley. It is over in a hurry. Whoa.
Yeah, he's still, look, he's still punching, still trying to fight. Crawford Grimsley is confused. He's not quite sure what he's supposed to be doing. He's got his hands up. He thinks the fight is still going on. Here's what happened. Boom, no, right on the side of the head, the very first punch. You land the first punch in a fight. Don't go out there and mess around. Crack. Dragging the jab back. Look how relaxed Grimsley is all the way down to the canvas. And the fight should have been stopped right there without a count whatsoever.
Did so much damage.
Lewis has still got to be. Whoa!
That should do it.
That's it.
That should do it.
That's it. He broke his leg.
I don't think Grant will get up from that. Oh, here it comes. He's going to try. And Grant makes it out of the round.
Disoriented Grant and had him weaving, holding on, looking to find his balance for the rest of the round. And that right hand appeared to finish him. How did he get out of it?
Skillful here. He needs to be using his jab.
And for the moment, Lewis looks punched out as he lands another uppercut and floors Grant for the 4th time. 5, 6, 7. This time I don't think so. 9. That's it, my man. That's it. That's it. That's it. I got you.
The plan to...
Got him here.
Well, this is one of those games where 4 minutes of action can be better than an hour of inaction.
Ooh, over the top, he's holding him, and he lands that uppercut.
Absolutely right. Got away with holding the head while he landed the uppercut.
Grant should not have been down there. Ooh, that hurts. Lennox Lewis is a puncher.
There are going to be a lot of fans looking at this, George, and wondering, well, he seemed to have Holyfield outmatched. Why wasn't he able to do that against Evander, who weighed 217?
No hitting on the break to Teron Millette from Michael Ortega out of Hamburg, Connecticut. Judah wheeling away, lefts and rights to the head of Millette. Millette. Oh, out of nowhere, Judah goes down.
Crushing left hook, and he got him good. It was right in my eyes. Judah's okay, but it's one of the things. This is a man who's got a will to win.
Judah down for the second time in his career. The first two fights ago against Jan Bergman when he was caught off guard. But Judah was winning that exchange, and then out of nowhere came that shot to the belly. Back comes Judah with a left hand, then a right.
And then all of a sudden, it was a big left hook. And Teron Millette, I don't know, he just walks into it. Teron Millette was actually much more hurt, and there you see Judah walks right into the left hook. It wasn't a knockdown. It just was the fact that he got hurt so often by Judah and that he hasn't adjusted to that speed as quick as he thought he could.
Step out. Under a minute remaining in round two. Action-packed. Straight left hand by Judah. And down goes Millette. A flash knockdown up in.
It's from the southpaw side. Jab, left hand. Right down the middle. And Millette never even really acknowledged that he sees it. He just walks right into it. Bang. One of the more clean knockdowns you'll ever witness. Judah following up, and the two of them just...
Taylor, a right hand by Norris in exchange. Again, the right hand lands for Norris. Taylor's left not there to block it. Overhand rights. Taylor wobbly.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Now remember that in his last title defense, Meldrick Taylor was twice knocked down by Glenwood Brown. These are right hands by Norris that have done the damage.
Norris, of course, has invested into some good body shots also.
Solid left hand. Meldrick swinging wildly, leaving himself wide open. Norris missed an easy shot. Plenty of time left in the round. The word on the back of Terry Norris's haircut is knockout, and that's what he's thinking about right now. Lou Duba yelling for Meldrick Taylor to clinch, but Meldrick keeps throwing leather and dropping his hands. Norris with the uppercut landed. He's trying to measure him and take a shot.
It's about pure heart now.
Come on, Mel.
Skills went out of the window.
Meldrick's still wobbly in there, George.
Put that jab up there.
Should he be grabbing and clinching?
He should, but he's got too much heart in his soul. He's Philadelphia bred and trained. He doesn't know how to clinch.
He thinks that as Norris throws, he's going to get a chance to land one in return. Norris with another solid right. Meldrick is woozy on the ropes. Second knockdown.
4, 5.
There'll be about 20 seconds left when the count is complete. Here comes Terry Norris to try to finish him off.
There's no 3 knockdown rule. Keep that in mind.
And there's no quit in Meldrick Taylor. A decision for Lane to make. He's very close to stopping it, and there it is.
Rightful decision.
It's what Stewart needs. He has to believe in himself in this fight. Has to be able to jump on George.
You saw, of course, that 43-year-old George Foreman stood between rounds, as has been his custom throughout the comeback career. Low blow. Richard Steele says nothing about it, and Stewart goes down. It was a little right hand.
Didn't seem to me like a very hard punch at all. As George told us, he wasn't going to try to punch hard with the right hand. He's going to bring him with the right hand into that left hand.
He caught him after the low blow. I think Stewart relaxed after that, maybe expecting the official to take some action.
Another low blow.
Low blow, yes. And this time Richard Steele steps in.
And they are definitely low blows. They're hard low blows.
And George with a flailing right hand indicating that maybe he thinks he's got Stewart hurt and ready for some real serious
Stewart
business.
is going to have to get George's attention.
And he did. 2 left hands, Gil, right on the kisser. Just misses with another left, but George comes back.
Hunting it out! Hunting it out!
Stewart still is not fighting with any confidence at all. He's being mugged right now.
Another right hand and another knockdown. Remember that the 3 knockdown rule is in effect. So now George Foreman will have about 1 minute and 15 seconds in which to try to...
All right, let's see what did the damage here. There's a right to the neck. I don't know if that was the power of that punch or it simply knocked the man over or had already been hurt. There you see the straight right hand at the end of the round. That definitely was right on target.
On that first knockdown, if you mentioned if he had been hurt.
2 or 3.
Muscular, strong David Tua pours it on. Daniels down for a 3rd time in 3 rounds.
Big left uppercut. He hurt Daniels. Daniels turned, and he was leaving himself extremely wide open again. Really hurt.
9. He doesn't want to continue, and Joe Cortez has stopped it here in the early going of round 3. Tua.
Pretty good qualities. Known to jump on his opponents early. 13 of his 30 KOs in the first. Obed Sullivan, when on his game, he's smart, well-schooled, major assets of boxing ability, defense. Has a pretty good chin, but lacks the big-time speed and quickness. 1 punch power, stamina, and he cuts.
Obed's going to have to establish that jab immediately and get at least a small pound of flesh to get Tua off. Hit him with a right hand, stuff something there, and make him worry.
And Tua looking to make a major statement here. He just doesn't want to win. He wants to win impressively.
I don't think I've ever seen legs on a fighter that big. That looks like the foundations for the Golden Gate Bridge. I've never seen anything that big on a fight. Bobby's got big legs, but nothing like that.
No, and I'll tell you what, they are really big. I've seen Steel Curtis there small.
3 steps, and here comes David Tua, wigging away left, right. Obed's in trouble, and down he goes.
Left uppercut on the inside, Steve. Almost lifted him off his feet.
6. And he's not getting up. 8. He comes down about 19 or 20 seconds in, and he may have matched the John Ruiz knockout. He's done it again.
An early evening at the end.
He comes inside, and Sullivan gets caught on the inside. Right under here is a left hook, left uppercut that almost lifts him off his feet. It's a rising left hook or left uppercut. And Tua, look at, you see the legs, we talked about it. That's the power, that's the foundation. You know, driving with those legs.
Bobby looked like he was already gone when he got the uppercut. Because look, see.
That's the first one, there's the second one.
See the uppercut?
There were 2.
It looked like he didn't need the second one. He was already going down. What power. What power. Watch the ones where he just dropped his glove. Now right there, he's through. He's through. The next one wasn't necessary.
No, I've talked about it many times. Speed times mass equals destructive power. A bullet kills you because it's not its mass, but how fast it's going. If a cannonball could fly at the speed of a bullet, it would go through about 30 buildings.
Your corner only speaks English, Steve. His interpreter, Michael Teta, has not been allowed up by the Nevada State Athletic Commission because you can only have so many people up there. So he sits back and tries to interpret for him, but can't hear a word of the instruction that he's given him.
Major factor, Jim. That's right. Sitaki understands English a little bit. He doesn't speak it. All right, sense of urgency for Taki here in the 10th and final round.
I know he doesn't understand that much English, but he understands boxing.
Oh, what a shot! Down goes Garcia.
And his hand hit the canvas. That's not good. He is very dazed.
He's in real trouble.
Real trouble.
Hey, what a comeback. It's over. What a dramatic turnaround. Ben Taki.
Here comes the left hook right there on the inside. It was a beautiful inside left hook, and I believe Garcia never saw it. Steve, I guarantee you he never saw that. Watch here. He comes up with it, bends, and leaps up into him with a left hook right there.
Oh, everything in it.
That is a perfect left hook.
That was from the bottom of his feet.
And his heart. From the bottom of his heart. Wow. He threw it and landed on the top of the other guy's heart.
There you see him bend. He crouches. He comes right across with it.
Oh,
good form.
What a perfect.
Right inside Garcia's right hand. I guarantee you he never saw that punch.
That's like watching a perfect golf swing. I mean, how can you improve that? It's just right, and his head is just
right up on the inside, right there.
That's a Hollywood hook. And what a heartbreak for Roberto Garcia, who was dominating this fight.
Off the chin of Taylor.
Mosley is so slick.
Well, not for nothing, the name Sugar. Various critics have gone so far as to compare Mosley's style to that of Sugar Ray Robinson, and there's one of the reasons why. Lightning power. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over here. Walking the.
Just as the 10-second warning sounded, it seemed that Taylor may have relaxed.
Never jabbing his way in, just trying to come in with big power shots. Sometimes that could be a big mistake.
ATN looking to end this in one punch. He may need a bit more variety, like the jab, mix up the punches more. Look at this. That's a knockdown.
Nice right hand again. He came in with his head down, and he did not work him behind the jab.
A clubbing right hand by Oquendo. It's only the second time ATN has been down in his career. And he goes down again with a looping right. What is going on here?
Now there's going to be some questions about Etienne's chin.
5, 6, Etienne knocked down twice in the first round. Final seconds. He gets up with a smile. He comes back. And he goes down for a third time. No 3 knockdown rule.
And I'll tell you,
saved by the bell, except in the
6,
in any round.
7, 8. You okay? Come on.
And there's the bell. 8 down 3 times in the final 35 seconds of round 1. Clubbing right hands. He went to the knee.
Etienne's got to work him behind the jab. It'll not only bring him inside, it'll shut down the gap, and it'll put him where he needs to be.
There's another right hand to the head, and Etienne is down for a 4th time. 4, 5. He gets up quickly.
6, you okay? 7.
He's got 23 seconds in round 2.
Typical boxer standpoint, Oquendo's a little more awkward.
Body shot by Clifford Etienne that has Oquendo complaining. Not sure what he is complaining about.
He said that was low, but the referee didn't see it that way.
That was right on the belt. Oh, a wild swing and a miss, and Etienne goes down as a result of his own misfire.
Something I've never seen when a fighter slips. Oquendo ran after him.
Oh, and another right hand, and Etienne is down again.
3, 4, 5, 6. You shoot.
I think we're almost past the point of no return winning a decision here.
That is number 5, Etienne's head. I think Etienne needs a knockout here to win this fight. And right now, you wonder if he's got it in him.
That was the most solid of the right hand, Steve. That one landed
6,
well.
7.
And right in the dead center of the ring.
You okay? Hey, come to me. You all right? All right.
Etienne is exhausted as the bell sounds.
As far as landing, it was solid, right on the same exact spot. It's almost like an instant replay of the first knockdown over and over again, but this one even cleaner.
He's eating a lot of jabs, Etienne. Etienne really sucking wind. Every time Oquendo has knocked Etienne down, it's been a right off the top of the head like that. And down he goes for the 7th time. And I'm not sure he can continue after this.
4, 5.
I don't think he wants
6,
to get up now.
7, 8. Fight's over.
That's it.
That's all she wrote.
Jefferson's eye looks like, his left eye looks like it got irritated, and that combination like it's starting to close.
Klitschko catches Jefferson with a big left hand as Jefferson goes down. Jefferson a bit dazed as referee Gino Rodriguez.
You know, they say they're going to keep the right hand very high, and the way Jefferson got caught was with a hook. That means he dropped the right hand.
Big right hand from Vladimir Klitschko. A flush right cross drops Derek Jefferson for the 2nd time in the fight. Hey, come here.
Jefferson is back on his feet. He's a warrior. A minute and 5 seconds left in the second round. Can Jefferson hang out? Blood now trickling from the nose of Derek Jefferson as his left eye is shot. Jefferson's down for the 3rd time. And Rodriguez calls it a knockdown, and the fight's over.
Knockdown from Vladimir, an overhand right. I mean, the hook was lethal, but the right hand was a lot worse for Jefferson. Here's the same knockdown, the overhand right. Here it goes, crushed right on the jaw as Jefferson lowers that right hand, which he told us he would not lower. He got caught with that punch. Here's the last knockdown. Jefferson gets hit on the inside with 2 short hooks. That one short hook landed. Jefferson goes down. He never recovered from the overhand right.
Hold it. Let's go. Come on.
Right now, he's, I think, at a stage where he's trying to end it on 1 punch.
And that's a mistake, especially against a boxer that gets out of harm's way so quickly. Nicholson's very fleet of foot.
Oh, he got him with a left hook. Down goes Nicholson. A leaping, lunging left hook.
5, 6,
and he's
7,
struggling.
8, 9.
He makes it at 9 with 32 seconds to go in the round. He felt the wrath of Tua, who tries to end it here in round 5.
And it still hurts, Steve. You can see in his eyes, they're still glassy. He wants to get out of harm's way in a big way.
His legs seem okay as he looks to survive 10 more seconds of the round. Tua missing with the left. The right was blocked by Nicholson. And Nicholson wisely holds on. He'll make it to the bell.
David Tua's lethal left hook. That, you know what, that's not even a good left hook, but if you notice, Nicholson's head was up so high in the air that his neck snapped viciously. Watch. See, he's leaning backward. His head is separated from his body.
Bobby, could you call that a left jaw to the hook?
I'm telling you. There you see it. You see how his head snaps? Nicholson didn't have his chin tucked. That was not even a good left hook, not even close by Tua. It was an off-balance left hook, but Nicholson's chin was in a bad position. Raised high in the air.
2:10 mark to round 5. A lunging left hook by David Tua.
You see a little swelling around David Tua's left eye from the jab when it's being effective. Right now, Nicholson maybe totally cleared out the cobwebs, but we're going to find out because you know Tua's going to test him. That's what he's supposed to do.
And right now, Tua has to be brimming with confidence. Another left hook. Down goes Nicholson. Can he get up from this one?
He's not getting up from this one, Steve. He's done.
Well on his back. It's over. Joe Cortez waves it off. And David Tua, after looking sluggish.
Prince. Nicholson again keeping his head high. That is a clean left hook. Head high. You cannot keep your head high. Keep your chin separated from your body. You got to tuck your chin in. We'll look at it again. Watch how high he's got his head.
The fans reacting on the big screen, seeing it.
Last look. Nichols, look how high his head is.
Right on the chin.
And whoever drops the right hand probably will get caught in it. But at this stage right here, they're fighting very similar styles. The speed element still goes to Vargas.
Hard right hand by Rivera, and Fernando Vargas goes down. And now here is the question. Larry, you said it. 5 knockdowns in the Trinidad fight. How would he react?
Well, against a fighter who is not a big puncher, hitting Vargas with and peppering him with a left, comes right straight through with a right hand over the left. And even if he's not a great puncher, when you hit a man who's been down 5 times in his last fight, that kind of a quick, flush punch.
It's amazing for him. I still put the Quarter fight, even though it was in between, but that was I thought, a very physical training fight on him to be so young. And this is another fight that's a tough fight. But
Vargas landed a left hook inside, and Rivera went to his knees as the result of a vicious body shot.
And Rivera wants to stop.
The fight is over. The fighter wants
Rivera looking at his corner as if to say, I can't see. Robert Benjamin gets up and throws in the towel on behalf from his fighter. Fernando Vargas bails himself out.
Brown on the eyelid. And Mercer is going for it. He sees that blood.
You see that jab Mercer continues to land. He said he was able to get to Lennox Lewis with that jab. He wobbled it.
Yeah, this one is going to be over.
Uh-oh.
That's the case. The referee should have stepped in there and did not.
Right there. See his legs give way. That came after those jabs from Mercer. Now Mercer hits him that right. He's going down. Mercer's walking away. Look, the referee just watches it. He didn't step in and stop. Yeah. He kind of took a wave at him and didn't get in there in time.
Look how far away the referee is, too. When it's this dangerous, you got heavyweights, move in there a little bit. Stay a little bit closer.
There's a right. Mercer now backs off, walks away.
And boom. Oh, yeah, that was what a shot.
Poorly officiated.
What a shot. And catching the table on the back of your head there doesn't help at all either.
Well, as you can see, Ray Mercer can still punch. This guy can still whack. The right hand there got him in trouble. He's obviously wobbled. There's the right hand that knocked him down, but the referee a little bit late in getting over there. But I think Pegues is going to be okay.
Generally, Lewis likes to keep his left hand out in the guy's face. When you hit him in the body, he takes it back to his side.
Who has a pretty good chin, went through the ropes, and Larry O'Connell says that'll do it. Right cross, left hook, right cross. Boom, boom, boom.
Lifted him off the canvas.
You can actually call it a four-punch combination, figuring in the jab.
I've never seen Lewis do this. This is new.
Botha has never, ever been dominated in a prize fight the way he was tonight.
Not even close. He's been in every fight, particularly in the early rounds. I mean, he handled Tyson with so much ease for 4 rounds that it made it look too easy to him. Here, he was never in it, and Lewis just exterminated him with that combination. So he gets a 2-round knockout over Grant, and now he gets a 2-round knockout over Botha.
Well, Emanuel Stewart asked for consistency. You can't get more consistent than that in back-to-back.
Look at the watch in the face of Charles Brewer there. Stylish Philadelphia middleweight who beat marvelous Marvin Hagler in Philadelphia in 1976, but got crushed in the rematch.
Well, I've said it before. You know how I feel about Boogaloo Watts in his day, one of the premier boxers. And I'll tell you what, I saw him give boxing lessons to many a man, including a good friend of mine named Mario Rosa at the Garden. He could box.
Well, terrific action of the first round. Round 2.
Round 1 was as close to an even round as you want to get. I think Antoinette was outworked Brewer just a little bit more, to a few more shots, a little more aggressive. He gave the round by the slightest of margins to Eccles.
What about the power punches, Bobby?
Power punches are good, but I don't know if Brewer landed enough to offset the scoring, as Eccles threw a few of his own.
Brewer coming back with a left hook off the head there, and a right hand, and down goes Eccles.
There's the power shot.
A right to the head.
5, 6, 7.
Eccles complaining as he gets up.
Come here. All right? He was complaining, I'm not sure about what. That right hand was as clean as the day is long.
And Brewer looking to finish it here in the second. Feverishly attacking.
Eccles is not starting right now. He's not holding.
What a left hand by Brewer. Brewer being very accurate with these punches, and a left uppercut, a left hook, and down goes Eccles for the second time. Halfway through the second, he's got a lot of time to survive here.
7. Hey, all right? Come here, walk to me, walk to me.
No free knockdown rule.
Well, he's got a lot of time to survive. A minute's an eternity in this situation.
Back comes Brewer. Michael Ortega with his hands full. Telling Eccles not to grab. a step up to super middleweight here by 4 seconds. Eccles, can he make it through this storm of Charles Brewer? Brewer with a left and a right hand.
Watch your head. Come out. Watch your head.
Oh, big left just before the bell. Fighter cannot be saved by the bell any round.
5, 6, 7. That playing around will get you in trouble every time. There it is. Right over the jab. Clean as a whistle. Here, nice left uppercut and a left hook. Second knockdown. He goes right to the canvas. And the last one, again, he comes in leaping in with that left uppercut. A left hook behind it. Down to all fours goes Eccles. He's in serious trouble.
Vicious knockdowns in which he was short-circuited on each occasion. And Brewer goes right back to work.
Brewer did something I like and I like to do when I was younger. The man was hurting around before. Test him. See how much he recovered in that minute.
Eccles' nickname is Kid Dynamite, but he got blown up in that last round, Bob.
He sure did. And he caught Brewer and he's
Eccles all over Brewer, but Eccles goes flying to the canvas.
The referee.
Right?
It's a knockdown against Brewer, not Eccles.
Brewer was held up in the ropes. They called it a knockdown.
One of the strangest things we've seen.
Hey, come here. Come to me.
Right?
The referee went to separate him, almost like he did with Hopkins, and he pushed him down.
Brewer said, I'm cool to Ortega. Now Brewer's in trouble off that left hook. What a recovery by Eccles.
And I'll tell you what, the Brewer's still a heavier puncher here.
Oh, my goodness. A roundhouse right by Eccles and Brewer stumbling around.
Brewer's is in trouble. This is amazing. Talk about a street fight.
Brewer, it's being stopped. Eccles, who went down 3 times in the last round, wins the fight.
But right now, Omar Chica is trying to get the attention around the country in his pro debut and his TV debut, lining up that right hand.
Oh, look how sharp those punches are. Downstairs to the body. The 1-2. Look at these combinations. Omar Chica. Oh, they have high hopes for him. Mark McDonald wants to take a look. Going to give a standing 8 count. James.
Billy James, reputation of having a good jab and good mobility, but as you can see, looks to be carrying a few extra weights, and he is ready to go. And that is it. So Omar Chica, with the combinations, just too much speed and power.
Now going downstairs to the body, that is good training. You hit the body, you take away your opponent's power.
Oh! And there he took away his opponent out of nowhere. Chica explodes.
Leylon J, not quite sure if he's in Canada or the United States. Watch this from Chica. Good instinct. Go in and try to clean up the show, and he does. Over the top of the head, on his face goes Leylon J.
So Doyle, the low blow, then the slip, and then the mouthpiece knocked out, and then Doyle goes down.
That was no slip. Right on the chin.
This, by the way, is not boxing according to Doyle, but according to Omar Chica.
How you feel?
Doyle trying to get his balance. This should be it. It is waved off.
Completely outclassed by Omar Chica.
Be right in front of Omar Chica, and Chica though lands quickly, and there he goes swinging away. Chica again. We may not even hear from Kevin Rooney tonight. Bert Burgess flooring Omar Chica into a slugfest, and Chica responds in a hurry. It
responding was young Omar Shika.
That's something when a fighter has power like Omar Shika does, he has the ability to control a match immediately, second by second. And that's what he did in this fight. Burgos could not stand the power and the strength of Omar Shika. He's not going to back down from Omar Shika. He knew nothing of Omar Shika. Oh, I'll find out earlier. He's finding out right now.
Knows a little more. Shika going right at it. Oh! Bounces Sample off the ropes. So Shika gives Sean a sample of what he's all about. And this one is over. Sample came in 4-0 with 3 first-round knockouts, but more of a boxer. And Shika just stepped in and takes him out in 1.
Shika with that powerful left hook. He says his best punch is that left. And this referee needed no count tonight.
So there is a look at Vince Phillips. Phillips now living in Las Vegas. And in the other corner, Ricardo Luna. 5 up, 2 down with 2 draws.
Phillips fighting out of the Las Vegas Gloves club out there in Las Vegas now, and a lot of people are very high on him. I think he's got a lot of potential. He was an Army champion. Did not try out for the Olympics, but he's got good skills.
And right away, Ricardo Luna is overmatched.
He's getting nailed with some big shots early on.
Ricardo, not a guy that would fall into the category of hard body.
No, this is true. I think we can make that assumption.
Good left hand by Phillips. Down goes Luna. Left hand set it up. Right hand put him down. And this one, I think, is over.
I would say definitely.
Not even a count. Well, that didn't take long. Minute, 12 seconds.
Okay. And here, as we take a look at the knockout, Phillips' left hook really a big weapon. And there, it was the left that really did the big damage, then the right hand came in.
And the good news is Luna's on his feet. Here's another look.
Yeah, we're happy to see that for sure. That first left hook, a portent of things to come there, and that was the second one.
Okay, gentlemen, you've both received your pre-fight instruction. I expect a clean break at all times. Any questions, gentlemen? All right, I want a clean fight. Good luck to both of you. Let's shake hands.
Buttons Kearney, who has not had a fight in 5 months. And a question of whether there will be a layoff. And when you come back after being out for a long period of time, do you want to come in against a slugger? And he's in against a slugger tonight, Sean, and Jorge Maisonet.
This fight really scares me. Maisonet was scheduled to fight tonight, so he's in good condition. He knows how to fight. Starts off with that left jab.
And there goes Buttons.
What a shot.
Jorge Maisonet could go back to New York and fight his other fight later at the Garden. Seconds into the first round, a shocker.
Kearney is still down on the ground. Handlers, trainers, managers, the doctors, everybody's working over him.
They're telling Button this is from the start. It happened about 11 seconds in.
And a couple of left jabs set up that right hand. Here's that important left jab, and then boom, that's all. It's all over with. Maisonet threw the combination. He threw the hook. However, it didn't land solidly. The right hand is what took out Hugh Kearney.
And we'll see it from another angle. 16th knockout in 18 wins. No question the most shocking.
And he hit him right on the button. That's right where you're supposed to hit a fighter, right in the point of the chin.
Number 15 by the WBC. There it is. Just under the chin, Sean.
That's
right, and he forced that chin down. What happens, your jaw, your mandible goes...
Hands is the book on Bowen now.
Yes, indeed. He can throw the right,
We're
the left,
seeing it.
and he's showing it. Because right now, those 6-round knockouts, 6 knockouts all in the first round, attest to his power. Shabazz would love to take him beyond that and see how well he does, but right now he's getting nailed with big punches.
Bowen is head-hunting right from the outset here. Target practice gets the left hand through, dismissed with the right that time, but he has won the respected Shabazz, who covers up now.
And is hurt already.
He is hurt. Gloves up high around the head as Bowen goes after him with that short, chopping left hand.
Bowen doing a nice job of getting...
There, he got it with the left. Got it with the left. Shabazz between the ropes now is in desperate trouble. Very wobbly in there. May not last this first round. None of Bowen's opponents have. So that is no surprise. Says he is all right. The referee will send him out one more time to find out.
This will not go past the first round.
Not going to last very much longer than this.
Frank
That's a problem for him.
Well, it could indeed, and it's been a problem that's haunted him in a lot of his fights. He fought John Meekins, who's going to be in our main event, and was doing well against him until the final rounds, last few rounds. I thought Farrell might have been beating him until about the 7th round.
Did well against Martin until the 5th or 6th round and fell apart.
Body shot hurt Joey Farrell.
Fall apart right here. He is crumbling. He is sitting on the lower strand of the rope, taking a vicious beating. The referee sending Mickey Ward away.
It was a left hook to the body. I've never seen Joey Farrell be knocked out, and I don't think he has been in his pro career. I don't remember the last time I saw him go down. It was a body shot that got him in trouble. He should have gone down right away. It would have been better for him. He took a pummeling as a result.
I think he certainly is still in trouble as the left sends.
See him trying to protect the right side, Farrell is.
He may survive, but I don't see it. We've got 30 seconds to go now. He will not. He will not. It is stopped, and Mickey Ward is a very quick.
He's only 20, 5 knockouts, 7 straight victories.
Profit also going to have the hometown advantage as he is from right here in Philadelphia.
Andre Profit, who in these parts has been compared to the great Bob Foster, one-time light heavyweight champion. Stalking style, his long arms, slingshot punches, and he can sting. Profit is just 20. He turned pro, and there he goes, Del Val. Straight right. We still have a minute and a half to go. Del Val says he's okay. That's the first time he has been down as a pro in this just his 4th fight, but he has been the aggressor in his others. And Profit is going for it. Del Val wide open, has to be tackled by the referee to stop it.
Good combination by Profit. He set it up with the jab.
Live from the Blue Horizon in Philly. And there's the left that turns Rosser around. And boom. They call it a knockdown. It was on several damage applied by Jenkins. The face is swollen and bleeding. John Carroll, the referee, taking a good look in the corner. Jenkins has Rosser right where he wants him.
This is right where Rosser does not want to be. He's got to get off those ropes or tie his opponent up. Right there he does. Have the referee break him and get him apart. Now he's got to go back to the basics of boxing and get that left hand out there. Get some extension on his punches.
And that is it.
That right hand hurt Dixon. A short right hand by Meekins wobbled Choo Choo Dixon. That was the counter.
The left got it. Now the combination, and suddenly with less than 30 seconds to go, Dixon is in some kind of difficulty. Meekins is all over it. Trying to counterpunch his way out of that corner. He's still got the better part of 15 seconds, and down he goes with a short, chopping right hand. Quickly to his feet, but still very wobbly and staggering against the ropes is Choo Choo Dixon of Houston, Texas. He will get out of it. He's in more trouble here now. As Meekins knows, he can finish him off. He's counterpunching bravely, Choo Choo, but he's catching more than he's giving, and down he goes again. never in trouble in his career until tonight. He's been down twice now, once in each round. And a long way to go here in round 2. Claims he's okay. The bout will continue for now.
Now, this is the kind of a ball. There's the overhand right by Dixon, but he's in all kinds of trouble, and he's still almost hurt.
Oh, he's out of it. This is all over.
This should be stopped.
This is it.
Yes.
He did nail
it. And one as an amateur.
He caught a left uppercut coming in now that jolted him for just a second. Riggs, that is. He's in the blue. Oh, and a chopping left hand. And Riggs is down. Padilla steps in and shoves Moorer away as he was hammering him with a free hand while he was on one knee. Counts at 6.
7, 8. Are you okay?
Riggs says he's all right. Now Padilla is overstating the obvious. Don't hit him while he's on the ground. All right.
The experience factor is such a big one here. More hurting him at will.
Riggs is really hurt again, and Padilla stopping it. Boy, I'll tell you, this guy throws a left hand, and the fact that Riggs might not be the toughest guy he'll ever fight, that chopping left hook right there. And you can see that Riggs is trying to stay on his feet and can't. Now, this is where he gets belted again a couple of times.
And it would be the right hand this time that would hurt Riggs. Kind of a looping right hook by Michael Moore. In the first round. Learned what he could do.
Right hand by Anaya had White's knees buckled, and White's against the ropes trying to clear the cobwebs.
Well, White was doing so well, but that overhand right was never...
Oh, and a left has got him hurt again. White steps away, staggers, still on his feet, and Anaya right after him. White holding on, and the ring ropes are keeping him up.
Well, he's got no legs left.
There's a right, and he staggers and goes down in the corner. You can see the clock here in round 2. The count's at 4. I'm Tom Kelly with Al Bernstein, and we hope you've enjoyed being with us tonight. As round 1 is coming to a close.
It's been one of them.
Oh, that left hand looked like a fuse on a time bomb as it went off ever so slowly against Bryant. And Bryant is, that's it. Davey Pearl has stopped it. There was a left. I said right.
It was
Boy,
a left hook. I thought it was a right hand originally,
look
too.
Look at that. And I tell you, the effect of it is still continuing and is just now being felt by Bryant as he's...
Under the 30-second mark we go in round number 5. Now Aquino backing McCrory into the Aquino Corey corner, coming alive, and he wobbled him with a left hook. Now backing McCrory all the way to his corner. Down goes Milton McCrory. Suddenly Aquino came alive with a flurry. McCrory is up as the bell sounds.
Let's see if that punch continues to have any effect on Gonzalez here in the 3rd round. Keeping his distance.
Meldrick continues the nervous stick.
Oh, what a combination by Meldrick Taylor. A furious combo that decked Gonzalez.
Gonzalez just
confidence by saying that Taylor's tired from punching.
The worst kind of confidence.
Put your face up out of the work.
Well, you have to say almost anything to give this young man a little bit of encouragement because he knows what's waiting for him the next round. Meldrick Taylor is fresh. Bad news is he
made a shot at the IBF champion Buddy McGirt.
That would be a blazing fight.
Down goes Gonzalez once again.
That's a body shot that got him down. A rib shot. He is favoring his left side. He got a thumping body shot.
Gonzalez says he's all right. He is very game.
Steele said, one more time you react like that, I'm stopping you.
It is easy to realize that he might have a broken rib, and that is it.
That is another good left hand. There's another good strong left hand. Bobby Chaz trying to answer. His legs are deserting him now.
He's got to grab and hold. He's got to grab and hold.
Champion's pounding away on Bobby Chaz. Chaz is down on one knee. He'll take the 8 count and not very well in round 1. Got Chaz in trouble. Bobby Chaz has continued to try to work as well. Oh, big left hand by Sanders. Got Chaz in trouble again. Bobby this time trying to wing some shots. Chaz
left hand to the body. Now a couple of big punches on Bobby Chess. How is he standing? Sanders is asking the same question. Bobby Chess is still up here in the second round.
Bobby's biggest problem.
Down he goes. Second time he's been down, and Bobby Chess struggling to get up.
He's out on his feet.
Mickey Vance probably should not let this one continue. He's going to continue the count, though, and then make his decision.
Bobby Chess now is seriously hurt.
Knockout in the second round.
A left hand, down goes McCrory. A smashing left hook. He's in trouble. 7, 8. Curry right back. It's over. This one is history. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. Here, and it was as pretty as you're going to see.
You can appreciate, and it happened so quick, appreciate the power, the execution of the left hook thrown by Donald Curry. There, he stepped in with the left hook, picture perfect, right on the chin. You won't see a better left hook thrown by anyone.
Well, when they teach this sport,
and at this point, I don't think that he should have continued because he's still wobbly. The right hand.
And he went down very hard. McCrory was saying to Mills Lane on that shot that we just saw in the corner a moment ago, I'm okay, and Mills Lane rambled into the rope. Good combinations by Edwin Rosario. And a great left hand by Rosario. That was a sneaky, quick left hand. And it drove Bramble into a corner. And a good uppercut and another. And Bramble backs up, he's hurt. Rosario dishing it out to Bramble. Long way to go, over a minute remaining.
There's a cut over Bramble's right eye.
Some tremendous shots by Rosario. Bramble just trying to cover up. And down goes Bramble. It's all over. Tremendous victory for Edwin Rosario.
I said when this round started, the issue was whether Bramble could take Rosario's punch.
Changes as he comes in. Right there. That's it, Bob. Oh, down goes King from a counter shot. Big left hook. He got in close, and he landed, as you said, the bread and butter left hook.
King tried a left, but his was not fast enough.
What's that old saying? Don't hook with a hooker. Especially if your right hand is not up. His right hand was a little down.
Oh, good counter right by Dokes.
Right now, Ruddock is fighting the wrong fight, not using his legs at all.
Dokes went down to the second straight, dumps it down, and he may be out. It's all over.
It's all over.
Fourth round.
Let's take a look at this, Sam. There's the first left hook. That wobbles him back pretty good. He's hurt now. Standing up, and he missed the right hand, but he threw it with everything he could. There's that left hook again. And look at this,
One
Sam.
more. Oh, man. He was out after the second left hook, and the third one put him down and out for the night.
Sam, we mentioned if he throws that right hand, even if he misses, but here's the left hook. Now watch him throw the right hand, Sam. See, he misses it, shifts all his weight onto his left foot, and there goes those devastating left hooks. What a performance. Face the jab. It's that left uppercut. Misses the right hand, back with the hook, and here comes the coup de grace.
And as we said all along, look at the power and the force generated by Razor Ruddock when he throws his punches. Phenomenal.
With a fighter like Eccles right now, at this point, you have to back him against the rope before you score the combinations. Now they'll work. Final seconds.
Big shots, and Barbosa is down and out.
Yeah, small apron, and he goes completely over the ring.
The count is 6. The dramatic shot by Eccles. Barbosa does not know where he is. He has 20 seconds to get in the ring. He's trying to collect himself. 16. Tries to roll in. 19, and it is over. Unbelievable. This is how it ended.
Whoa, one shot. But
skill-wise, boy, we're going to have some fight.
Well, Shika told us that he plans to take O'Shana out by the 4th round.
See, that's dangerous. You see O'Shana's throwing those right punches there. Shika cooperated with him and just blocked him, but if he punches with him inside, he's going to land.
O'Shana blocking some of those right hands, although a right hook short to the body.
Well, the key here is O'Shana's got to be able to...
He's not blocking that. Just come up. O'Shana's down.
Whoa! See, he covered up, but he didn't move his head. And Shika did what you're supposed to do. He put it together.
4, 5,
but there's only 20 seconds left. So you got to look for some grabbing here.
Cannot be saved by the bell in any round in the state of Illinois.
One thing he has to learn is to grab. He's such a fighter that he'll come up when he won't grab. And that could be his downfall.
Well, let's see if we can get to the end of round 1. You see, he's just standing there. He's not trying to grab Shika, as you mentioned, Teddy.
And that's what he has to do. And you can't just cover up. And then he stepped away, kind of like Floyd Patterson did.
All the time talk about things that they work on, and maybe against lesser opponents you see it, but then when they get in tougher and bigger fights, they revert back, Teddy. And look at this. Shika going in for the kill.
Look, O'Shana's game as they come. Look, he's right up. The punches of Shika. The only chance of O'Shana is to maybe catch Shika in between one of these right shots.
A couple of shots land by O'Shana, but Shika unfazed.
And O'Shana's right there for the receipt after he punches. He's right there to get the return fire. Now he's moving a little bit, but not enough.
He doesn't know how to grab. It's his biggest flaw right now.
And if he moves his head, he can make the guy miss, and then he get a chance to punch. He can't punch because he's blocking everything. He does not have a chance to return fire. Yeah, he returned fire there.
He's taking way too many shots.
He threw a hook, but the hook of Shika was short.
Stay there.
And harder.
5, 6.
Shot it down again.
7. You've been down 3 times. 8. You sure? Look at me.
Second time in this round he's been down.
Yeah, the referee said you've been down 3 times. A little mistake on the ref there.
Well, he means 3 times in the fight. And it almost reminds me a little bit of that first Leonard Hearns fight. Remember when Hearns just did not know how to tie up Sugar Ray Leonard?
Yeah, he did not. And there's one other problem that O'Shana doesn't have that Hearns did have. He can't punch real quick.
Yeah. Well, O'Shana trying to dig in, and he is putting his punches together.
And Shika's making the same mistake that allowed him to score on O'Shana.
Whoa, left hand by Shika. O'Shana takes a knee, and the referee has stopped him.
The referee figured that there's been enough.
He's trying everything he's got. You wonder why Gainer would even fight this kind of fight when he can really clearly stay on the outside and win.
Blood trickling from Kevin Kelly's nostrils now. Both sides bleeding. Down goes Gainer.
A left hand, a big left hand, and Gainer may not get up. He will not get up.
6.
Why would he fight a fight like that? Kevin Kelly has done it.
Gainer feeling strong, looking at an opponent that he felt he had on the ropes, and walks right into a big, wild left hand.
Dropped his right hand at the same moment that he threw the left. That was the difference. Watch the right hand drop when Gainer commits to this left hand. Boom.
All night he's been landing that shot. Those have been the same shot that's knocked him down one after the other. Each knockdown, same punch. Why would Gainer risk such an to go mix it up with a club fighter like this?
Home crowd would
carry Norris up. This fight is swinging in the opposite direction, and Norris knows it and wants to rally back.
Yep.
Norris takes a break. Every now and then he decides he's going to coast. And he
Whoa!
What a right hand!
And Norris goes down.
Well, we told you about the times in the past when Norris's chin has damaged him. Julian Jackson starched him with one punch. There have been some other occasions, and now Mullings knocks him down. And Terry Norris finds himself hanging on a little bit to try to finish the 8th round.
How would you like to go to war?
Got a rolling shot, baby.
Here we'll see the knockdown as Mullings just keeps on keeping on. Pow! Right there. Perfect right-hand punch. Norris thought he couldn't be hurt by Mullings. He was hurt by Mullings. What do you call it, George? Lulling the other guy? He is taking some hard punishment, and he is almost out on his feet, it appears. We have an upset in the making. Can you believe Terry Mullings? He has won a world title.
Unbelievable. Keith Mullings.
That was blocked partially, but there he goes again. Combination. He's down for the 4th time. Michael Moore rolling around the canvas with a minute to go in the 8th.
7, 8. You okay?
Really upset with himself. He gets up at 8 again. He'll have 50 seconds to survive. It happened 1:51 into round 8. Down for the 4th time, Michael Moore.
Holyfield is fighting like a great champion.
That wobbled Michael Moore again.
Michael Moore's legs are not totally under him. He's not sturdy. Right now you see him, he's leaning off to the side. Michael Moore is getting hurt by Evander.
1 or 2 more punches could end it for Holyfield.
Well, he's delivered them, and it doesn't do anything.
25 seconds and counting.
Look who's going back.
Look at Moore waving Holyfield on. He is game.
I'll tell you what, if he loses here tonight, he'll gain more fans and friends with this fight than he has in many of his victories.
Michael Moore's stock goes up regardless.
Yes, indeed.
Look at that right up to the chin by Holyfield. Oh, there he goes for the 5th time.
This fight's over, Johnny. This is it.
Down on his back, Stroll.
6, 7.
He's going to make it.
Hey,
That's 7.
For Toomey. Hey, you all right? Where'd you go?
The bell ends the round.
Side, make it a slugfest. Draw Michael out into a street fight. The uppercuts, the hooks, the combinations. Evander Holyfield is a terrific combination puncher. This would be the final knockdown, number 5 of the fight.
I thought David won rounds 1 and 3. Lou hits you a lot harder, hits you with the real cleaner shots, but the problem is he backs up an awful lot. If he keeps going forward, he'd win this fight easily.
What's your take on that, Ray?
I agree with Harold. I think if whoa, that was an incredible combination by David Izon.
And the right hand, and Savarese goes right onto his trunk.
And he is hurt. He's trying to. He won't. He can't make it. The wrong way to go in this round.
Step back.
Down goes Gotti on a perfect left hook. Textbook left hook by Manfredi.
And he is hurt. Hurt badly, otherwise he wouldn't have gotten up. Manfredi is fighting under control for the most part. He has quicker hands very often. You see the left hook right flush on the jaw and nose. Starting when he found out that in his fight with you, both of you guys were supposed to get $700,000 in its entirety. Whoops!
Blistering uppercut by Hopkins deposits Brown on the seat of his pants.
And Brown does not know where he is. He doesn't have a clue right now of where he is. Brown has no idea of what is going on right now. He is totally amazed. Look at his eyes. He doesn't know what's going on in this ring.
That was some uppercut that Hopkins landed. And Brown in serious trouble now against the ropes. Rudy Battle talking to both fighters. Now Brown is able to throw back, but Hopkins still landing.
Oh, my goodness. He's getting tortured here.
That's enough.
Yes.
That's enough.
Most definitely.
Oh, yeah. Very effective Bernard Hopkins is at 160. Here's the first knockdown, Larry.
Yeah.
Oh,
he had softened Brown up for 4 rounds and delivered the coup de grace with that right uppercut.
pretty lengthy uppercut.
But the apple cart was upset by a journeyman from Los Angeles named Mark Wills, who pounded Page with wild punches through most of the fight until here in round 6, he landed a couple of roundhouse right hands that set up that. And after that, referee Carlos Padilla stopped the fight, even though Page was able to get up before the count of 9. And we presume, Larry Merchant, that that means Greg Page probably won't have a date with Mike Tyson at any time in the future.
Well, there's another opinion about that. Some people think that now Mike Tyson will be only too happy to fight.
It's round 4. It is scheduled for 12, the WBC Continental Americas Heavyweight Championship. Third defense by Holyfield. How does your scorecard look right now?
Dismal for Chavis. It's 30-25 for Holyfield. I gave that first round a 10-7 because of 2 knockdowns. Again, the hard punches have got Chavis rocky, but he's fighting back.
Down goes McDonough through the ropes.
I don't think he can get up. He almost landed in Dr. Doggett's lap. That's it.
It's all. There was McDonough's right. Didn't seem to phase Holyfield, and Holyfield lowered the boom. Let's see if we can get a better look at it here. Oh, it was that left. Oh, brother. Left uppercut to the body by Trinidad. He's showing his entire repertoire now.
He's throwing that left hook to the body beautifully. He's working off the right hand up top. There's a left hook.
That one stunned him, and down goes Zulu. Flat on his back.
That's it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. He ain't getting up. That's the end of that. They got him in trouble. Now watch the hook that finishes him off. That's it. The left hook, and it's so hard that he goes down completely. His head hits the canvas with a resounding whack, and he is out.
Here you see it again. A nice cute counter left hook on the way in. Trinidad goes back, sets up a nice short left hook, and Zulu runs right into right there. Bang. He gets off balance, and here he's a little groggy, and he comes in and walks right into a clean left hook, and he's out. His legs are out from under him, and he's unconscious. Almost.
And now, as we take a look again, the authorities are in the ring now, making sure everything's okay.
There's one more look at that left hand, and watch this. That's the coup de grace.
Well, they should make this crowd leave.
Hot weather here in Las Vegas, not a factor. Oh, there's a factor. A right hand by Wilfredo Vasquez that lowers the boom on Troy.
I mean, that was predictable. He's been landing it all night long. Troy's in bad trouble.
Come towards me. Okay.
That's odd. He doesn't understand English too well, so. I mean, that right hand is so predictable. I mean, in the corner, they told him, just throw it. Just turn around and throw it. And, of course, he did. There it goes again. If he follows it up with a hook, it'll be curtains. If he throws the right hand and nails him with a left hook afterwards.
Vasquez airing it out. The first knockdown coming 45 seconds into round 2. Halfway through the round. Oh, down he goes again, just above us. And keep in mind, the 3 knockdown rule is in effect.
He may stop in here. He's in such herky-jerky condition.
And that is it. Mitch Halpern says enough.
Which is just a pinpoint right hand. I mean, how can you land it better than that? That's almost Hollywood stuff. And right on the button, a right cross with all the power he had. And the second knockdown is just, by this time, there's very little left of his defenses. Right on the button again, the right hand. I mean, I don't think he missed the right hand that he threw with...
Blood still streaking from the right nostril of Williams. who prides himself on defense. Showing the offense. Winging away. Pouring it out. Oh, what a heavy right hand. And Williams in trouble.
Williams in big trouble. He may not be able to weather this.
He was just about ready to go down, saved by the right shoulder of Orlin Norris.
Well, Norris has got plenty of time here to finish him off if he just gets nice and calm. There he goes.
Another big right, followed by another sledgehammer right, and down goes Williams. Crumbles. It's all over.
Seen somebody get nailed into the canvas with 3 straight right hands. Watch these right hands. They come from all the way back. 1. And then another one, 2, and then another one, 3, and then by this time it's all over. I mean, that is like nailing a nail into a piece of wood. And for those of you who didn't see it clearly, here's another. Here is another view of the end of the fight. This is Orlin Norris chopping down the tree. 1, and another huge right hand. Look, it's totally from all the way back here. He reached all the way back. Well, what he couldn't do in the first fight, he certainly did.
Jackson again looking like a guy that's got his trigger on the hand on the trigger, but it's not coming off. I mean, he hasn't got that old Julian Jackson swarming style right now.
Jackson being cautioned for the moment by Marty Denkin for hitting behind the head. Out of nowhere. He gets up at 7, wobbly, and it's all over. It is all over. Julian Jackson, who looked to be in trouble in the first round, wins it in the second.
Finish, Jackson. Keep your eye on the hook. Julian looks like he wants to push. He wants to push. He wants to push. There's a left hook that misses, and that's a right hook that lands right on the jaw, and Julian says, that's it. You're not getting up. Now, that's a perfect right hook. He set it up by a miss. He missed an uppercut. Waiting. Now watch, he misses the left hook over the top, and then misses one, then comes back over. Perfect. You can't do it better than that. That's vintage Julian Jackson. That's what made him a great champion, and the Hawk is back. All we can say is the Hawk is back. He's now the WBC champion, middleweight champion. Big fights to come for him.
And here it is, Ferdy, from the overhead as number 2 beats number 1. And
about his toughness, a young man with the look of a champion. Your head or your gut, which one is right?
Trinidad can only go to the well so many times. Getting knocked down early is just, you can't just get up all the time. He better protect himself.
6 different times in his career, Trinidad has been down in the early rounds. All 6 times he got up to win. Vargas lands a left jab against an off-balance Trinidad to start off the action. The younger fighter stepping out to jab. Go ahead, George.
That's what you want to do. You got to show Trinidad, first of all, I'm not afraid of you. Then you got to back it up, though.
Big left hook by Trinidad, and Vargas is stunned. Vargas is stunned and down.
And you know how stunned he is? Because he didn't take the full count. He got up too quickly.
Sensational left hook.
Trinidad can't go to the well. He's not playing around now.
Second knockdown for Trinidad. He's the one who said it would be a quick, dominant knockout performance. This is not what any expert expected.
Okay.
This is what Felix said he'd do. No 3 knockdown rule in effect.
Stunned early in the fight. He has never been down as a professional prize fighter. Never been in the ring with somebody as deadly and quick as Tito Trinidad. And Trinidad did everything he could to finish it right then and there. Give Vargas credit for showing some stability and maturity.
18 out of 29 for Trinidad in round number 3. Harold, how'd you score the first 3 rounds?
Okay, Jim, 29-26, 2 rounds to 1, Tito Trinidad. You gotta give him 2 extra points. And down goes Tito on a big left hook.
Coming out of the last 4 rounds, Tito Trinidad is released.
Down goes Vargas on a big left hook.
And up he gets in 2 seconds. And now it's abundantly clear Fernando Vargas must score a knockout or he's lost this fight. Down goes Fernando again.
3, 4, 5, he's seriously hurt. 6, he doesn't have his wits about him. 8, he is reacting simply from instinct and courage.
He's out of it. He can't see Trinidad.
He's about to get knocked out. Barring a miracle here, it's going to be a closing knockout for Tito. Fernando trying to survive. Fires a couple of punches. And holds on like a skilled veteran.
He's a veteran.
And that'll do it. The third right hand, the third knockdown of the round. Knockout to win. And Vargas stepped in like the warrior he is to try to get it, with the result being that he went into range for Trinidad's sustained power. A right and another big left hook. And Felix Trinidad, who maintains his power through the fight as well as any fighter in recent memory, had it in the 12th round for 3 knockdowns and ultimately a TKO of Vargas. Against spirited and brilliant opposition, a fabulous performance by Trinidad.
Don't hook with a hooker.
39th victory of Felix's great career.
Don't hook with a hooker?
He had no choice. He had no choice. By this time, Vargas was completely out on his feet. It would have been a near miracle if he had been able to finish. And referee Jay Nady stepped in to...
He'll get tired. Bobby, this is similar to the first fight. Oh, just like the first fight, but this time it's a left-right combination that downs the champion.
Well, Steve, this wasn't a jab, and Kyoto's not good. His feet are unsteady.
He got up rather quickly. Let's see how he recovers as Hill tries to finish him off in the first round. He goes down again. The 3-knockdown rule is in effect. Time remaining 17 seconds.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. There's no way this is a 15-1 underdog here.
10 seconds to go. Big left hook to the head. Combination to the head. And that's it. The referee stops the fight.
He just has to go out for a knockout. It's so obvious from the rounds we've seen so far, Dan, that that's accurate.
Louis Lamelli's on Queer Street. What a left to the chin, and Al Rothenberg is going to let him fight.
He'll let him fight, but he won't let him fight long.
I'm surprised Lamelli got up, and it's all over.
Look at the first knockdown. Lamelli still trying, but boom, an inside counter left hand just collapsed him. Dan said earlier, and I agree, it's amazing Lamelli got up from that punch. Here's another angle. Watch the inside left. Plants his back foot, and boom.
Final seconds of this second round. Tremendous straight right hand by Alexis Arguello, dropping Rooney right above our broadcast position. He will not get up. It is all over. A second round KO. First man over to see. Now let's see if we can pick up the now. Oh, wow, we didn't have much to pick up. It was just a perfectly executed right hand, Ray.
Oh, beautiful right hand. Set up by body shots, which weakened Rooney. And here we have another shot of the knockdown or knockout as Arguello. He's slipping punches, the left jab, and followed by an overhand right. That was a beautiful punch.
Absolutely a classical 1-2.
Swelling, which is over the left eye of Jones. The lid itself is puffed. Does it? Oh, and a good right. And down goes Jones. Edwin Rosario brings in the big right.
6, 7, 8. Antonio Orlando's going to have to look very close. You're right.
Anthony Jones is still wobbling, and I'm not sure how much longer he's going to make it this way. No, that's it. Tony Orlando stops it. Edwin Rosario wins the WBA lightweight title. This is the first knockdown.
Watch the right hand. A vintage Edwin Rosario right. Back in the rack foot, and boom. That is a classic right cross.
And Anthony Jones somehow got up, gathered himself, and just a few seconds later,
that right just clipped him on the chin to left, and Tony Orlando came in and stopped him.
And very wisely stopped it. Anthony Jones was dead on his feet.
In front of Don. That's why he's being hit. He needs to give some hand movement, left and right, side to side. He's not giving angles at all. He's directly in front of Don.
And there is a left hand by Mike McCallum that came out of the blue and put Donald Curry on his back. 10. It's all over, and Mike McCallum is the champion. A classic one-punch.
Take a look, Ray. Well, Donald Curry here, again, it looks like he's controlling the fight, and the left hook there. And I tell you, here it is. I saw in the replay that Donald Curry's hands were down. Actually, he was moving backwards. I didn't think he was going to get up at this point here, Barry.
He was on his back until the count of 8. Here's another look. Just as clean a shot as a fighter can have.
Also, I noticed, if we get another shot of it, we see that Mike McCallum was not going straight down. This time he was moving his head left and right. Here we have the shot of it. You see, he's not going straight back. Left, right, left hook. Beautiful shot.
Took a step to it. Round 1 underway. Norton on the right, Cooney on the left. The tactics of Ken Norton in the early rounds will be interesting to say the least. Whether he decides to pace himself, whether he decides to go after the #1 challenger. 10 rounds, 3 knockdown rule is in effect. The bell cannot save either man. A right hand buckled the knees of Norton by Jerry Cooney. First punch of the fight buckled Norton's knees. Left hand to the stomach, and another right hand to the side of the head of Norton, who stands on the ropes. Left hand to the heart by Cooney. Norton bangs away now at Cooney in Norton's corner. And another left hand scores it again. The legs of Norton wobble. Norton is hurt in his own corner. Cooney trying to measure him. Misses 2 uppercuts, but scores with combinations of left hands. Norton straight up. Norton is about to drop. Norton is on his knees and finally slumps in the corner. He is not going to get up from this.
Get him up. Come on, Pete.
Not going to make it.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Not going to make it.
10.
This is a first-round knockout for Pernell Whitaker.
It was the whole time, Pernell Whitaker had control. I mean, he worked the body of Nazario. He laid back, a lot of feints, and come with that beautiful overhand left. It was almost like a delayed reaction. It came so sharp, so quick. And here we have another angle. It was a body shot first that led up to that. And Whitaker taking his time, setting his man up, and counter with that overhand left hand. Beautiful shot.
Right on the jaw. You saw Nazario drop his right hand.
First is going to be difficult to score just because of the styles of the fighters.
And because they're both professional Bramble. Whitaker shot and that hurt Frazier. And Frazier's in serious trouble and out he goes. 2, 3, 4. He is still in big trouble, and let's see if Bramble doesn't jump right on him. Long way to go. Bramble right on top of him. Frazier's in serious trouble. He's got a long way to go. He goes down again. And it's over. That's it. Razai Bramble, most impressive. You said, Dave, he was the... Watch the right hand from Bramble, a looping kind of a shot right over the top, and he's got the presence of mind to land the second one. Frazier is hurt, Bramble knows it, and he's all over him. Punches landing off the top, off the temple, every place.
Does not want to get into a slugfest with Moorer, finds himself flailing away, and Thompson is down in the first. Frank Cappuccino with the count, a cut at the corner of the left eye. Halfway through round number 1.
And Michael Moorer said he was going to jump right on Thompson. That's what he did. And a big right hand.
And that is it. This was the fight. First round, first knockdown. Came in the first minute.
The first knockdown, Jeff Thompson was going backwards. He was leaning over toward the back, and Michael Moorer just caught him at the right place at the right time. Down he went. Now, that first knockdown didn't really do all that much damage. The second knockdown is where Moorer really destroyed Thompson. Boom! And and down goes Jeff Thompson. Moore said, I had to train.
Because everything in that fight flowed off the left hook to the body, and that's what's happening tonight.
Looking at the floor. Now he's got the target. And there it is. Just one swinging right hand right on the button. And another one. That's what is known as the coup de grace.
From another angle, Gil.
There it is again. Look at Barkley. Look at the floor. He's up again now. And he just swings. And boy, did he nail him. And look at that second right hand. How Tommy ever got up.
His legs spread far apart.
De La Hoya lands his first effective combination and crumbles Gutty with a trademark left hook. And Oscar De La Hoya left hook, too big for Gutty. And there's blood flowing already from under Arturo Gutty's right eye. Body left hook, upstairs combinations. Can Gutty finish the round?
Remember,
this kind of a rough fight.
When you're off for 9 months or so like that, every fight is going to be rough like that.
Target practice. Target practice as De La Hoya goes to the body and the head, drives Gutty into the ropes. And the towel comes in from Gutty's corner, and De La Hoya has a 5th round TKO. Hector Roca, Arturo Gutty's trainer, had
improve with along with your brother. We talked to Gabby about should he win tonight, would he look for a unification? Oh, and there is Gabby going down. Let's forget that last comment. He has other things on his mind right now.
5, 6, 7, 8.
So Canizales taking the count, using that time. And that is the first time in 56 fights that Canizales was down.
And that will make Laura happy to keep putting Canizales on his back. There it is again. The left hook is what's doing the damage.
And Canizales now up against the rope is in trouble. Lightning punches from Happy Laura. The crowd comes alive. And Laura goes down for the first time in his 34 fights. 5, 6. Will he make it up? Wobbling is Laura. We have half the round to go. A dramatic second round. Canizales may have really helped Laura out there. He was not in the neutral corner. And the tide has turned. Laura is down for the second time.
And that's all. The referee should stop the fight here.
4, 5.
I thought the referee should stop after the first one. Laura's still out on his feet.
9, 10.
He does not make it up. And this is how it started in the second. Happy Laura came out storming.
And this made him happy. The left hook. Down goes Canizales. Stunned with the left hook. Now Laura landed a couple of more left hooks. And then Gabby came back. Right here toward the end. Stunning punches, moving fight.
No. There weren't enough people here to put it in the ring, I don't think. Was that on tape?
Wow! A big right hand by Scotty Olsen sent Solis down. Scotty said he would be accurate with his punches. He was not kidding.
And it's just a perfect counter right hand. You'll see Olsen make a little dip, comes right over the shoulder of Solis with the right hand. You'll see it from another angle here. You'll see he makes a little dip to his left and then bang. Perfect punch.
And let's give Solis some...
Sikorsky using the jab, a very weak right hand. He has not thrown a good right yet. Good jab by Garcia.
It seems that Alex has taken Sikorsky a little bit out of his game plan. He's certainly not swarming in like he said he would.
Big right hand. Just as you speak, he does more than take him out of his game plan. Sikorsky ready to go here in round 1. He is down. Is the fight stopped? Is the fight stopped? Is the round over? What has happened?
It appears that the fight, here's the big right hand that hurt him to begin the sequence, and now Garcia is all over Sikorsky. And you'll see, I believe it's another right hand that sends him down.
And very nice body shots also by Garcia.
Garcia mixing up his punches very well, and here's the last punch of the fight comes in now, and I just wonder about a story.
All right, we could start some rumors. Also at ringside tonight, George Foreman.
They both have the same haircut.
Legends of boxing. And there is Garcia, big shot. Benton is wobbling. Benton on his way. Garcia pounding away. A referee letting them go, not even in that corner. Benton
better get busy. The referee will stop it.
Benton sitting on the rope. Garcia pounding away here in the second round. The Bull struggling to keep his feet. Referee continues to let it go. A towel has been thrown in, and now the referee stops it. And the fight.
Fighters like Tyson, here's a look at the barrage of punches. Right here, a fighter turning his back like that. Surprised Yanis didn't even step in there. And here, Alex Garcia showing us that he has power. Anytime here, the referee could have stepped in and stopped it. In fact, I mentioned that Bernard Benton better get busy or the referee would stop it. But he was getting no help from the referee. All these shots from Garcia. Oh, so dangerous. Good-looking prospect is Garcia.
And look at Benton fighting to stay up.
Really scary for Benton. Bernard Benton.
He should have just gone down. But Benton, who has had a look at those shots by Garcia, the ref.
It was Baulin's fight through the first 4, and Morrison tied with a big left hand.
I'm here.
And Baulin's hurt.
Body shot. That's it. They may stop the fight here. Doesn't look like he can continue. He looks like that shot took everything out of him.
7, 8. Okay.
Gallagher telling him not to quit, and he doesn't. But he sure looked on the verge of it.
Break. Step.
Oh, and Baulin hurt again. Turned his back. That's got to be it. A fighter turns his back. I can't believe it.
Set to go, and I think Tommy Morrison will be all business here. And once again, this is quite a showcase for these young heavyweights, and I think all of them that we see tonight will not only try to win, but try to win in impressive fashion. I think they all feel they need to do that.
These days, you're fighting as a marketer more than anything else in the heavyweight division. You got to make sure you are marketable. You have not seen Tommy Morrison before. He's a young man that has a tremendous left hook. It's gotten better and better as he's moved ahead in the pro, and there you see it against to the body of Tillis. It's probably his big knockout weapon.
Morrison able to work the body very well. Still trying to get himself back in. But good left hand, down goes Tillis.
I guess he does have a good left hook.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Tillis shakes his head, says, I'm not sure I want a lot more of this. Doesn't appear to be hurt.
Right, I think he's shocked that he got nailed with that punch.
And a right hand gets there also. And incidentally, that was set up by a body shot. Another left hand. Tillis is in trouble.
And this is a very small ring. There is nowhere for Tillis to go. It's about an 18-foot ring. Boy, Tommy Morrison has come out blazing.
And a good combination again by Morrison. A left and a right behind it. An uppercut, and down goes Tillis. Very impressive.
3, 4, 5, 6.
And Tillis is still in a heap of trouble, and as you see, still halfway to go in the first round. Ain't going to take much, folks. Another left hand. I'll tell you what I like about Morrison here tonight is that he's been very patient.
his accuracy is amazing with his punches. This is a very good effort by Morrison, even if we're wondering if Tillis is... Well, there it is.
That's it. And that took 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Or 1 minute and 52 seconds by the
round. And the first one came courtesy of a very good left hook. He just didn't want to make me a liar when I said his left hook was so good. And there it is, sending James Tillis down. At this point, I don't think Tillis was as hurt as he would be now. Here's the second knockdown. And Morrison crunching him with the left hand and the straight right again. And the accuracy of the punches, there you see the uppercut, a good example. And there would be a third one. There would be a third knockdown, which would invoke the 3 knockdown rule. Morrison pursuing, and as you said, Barry, being very meticulous with his punches and economical as well. And that left hook did the job. And
Sheldon in the black trunks. There's a look at Jose Ribalta. Ribalta comes right out and tags Seldon with the right hand, and Seldon goes down.
Wow.
A shocker. 5, 6, 7. And Seldon jumps back up. I didn't think that punch hurt him that much, but I'd say he went down and stayed there.
Was that a complete ploy? That's bizarre if that's true.
Boy, it cost him a round almost for sure.
That is bizarre. I have never seen that in 10+ years of announcing boxing. I think he did that on purpose. Wow, that's bizarre. Jumped up after being knocked down. Doesn't look like he was hurt at all.
He did get hit, but it wasn't that big a punch. And oftentimes you see a flash knockdown, and especially since these fighters have to go out in the cold, literally out in the cold, outside before they come into the arena.
It looked like a ploy. He said he hit you with his best shot you were aware, right? There it is, yeah.
Pretty good shot, now that you look at it again.
And thank goodness he went all the way down, or I'll tell you what, he would have been hit by a shot by Ribalta when he was down. Here, we'll take a look at that right hand. Yes, a good punch, and yes, he did go down. It was not a ploy. See, look at that. Now, if his head had been a little higher...
And again, a double right hand, and Ribalta bends over those loose ropes to which he referred. He didn't cover up, and Seldon rightly jumps right on him and knocks him down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ribalta complaining, but it's one of the credos of the sport. Protect yourself at all times.
Ted Pick did not feel there was a need for him to step in, and he did. Luckily for Ribalta, just seconds left. Oh, man, that one came from right field.
I felt it.
Wow.
And a left hand, Ribalta's in big trouble. Might want to move that coke, Al. He may be coming this way.
He gets his best leverage.
Nice body shot by Damiani there with the right hand. And a glancing blow. I didn't think that was a big shot at all. And Damiani goes down, was given no indication of getting up.
He got it in the eye, I think. Wow. My goodness.
That's it. A huge cut. Broke his nose. I'm sure that's what happened.
Nowhere.
Bleeding profusely from the nose. It was not a particularly big punch, I don't believe. It's just where it was, more than what it was. And the most dramatic turnaround I've seen in a long time.
Astonishing. Ray Mercer with a half uppercut, half hook. Damage it did. Damiani throwing as he was and really being on the offensive. There's the punch.
It was a glancing punch.
Yes, but apparently it must have hit the nose just right to break it, or this probably will give us an even better look. Now here's the left hand. It will kind of come right across his face. Oh, right on the tip of the nose. Oh, yeah. It just landed perfectly on the nose. Just perfectly on that nose to break it. And that's what did it to Damiani. And we'll get another look. And you'll see it hit that nose in just the right spot. And enough to break it and cause the end of this fight. Right on the tip of the nose. There was an elbow in there also. Personally, I think it was probably the punch rather than the elbow.
Streak and 9 knockout streak after his lone loss in his career back in March of '94. 12-round decision defeat at the hands of Larry Donald. Williams has put together a stretch of 9-0 with 9 knockouts. And he is now number 6 in the world, WBC number 4 WBO. And he is now trying to collect as much experience to be as ready as he can be once he makes it to the top and gets a shot. And it may be quicker than we imagine. Seconds into the fight, and it is stopped by Marty Denkin. You have seen one of the quickest knockouts in pro boxing history. Jeremy Williams, although in the top 10, feels he has been passed over. Not in the night of the young heavyweights. On Friday night, said he has to come up with something big, going up against the journeyman, and it is a stormy few seconds for Arthur Weathers.
He got his nickname right here. One punch,
which may have been low.
Down to the body, up to the head, and crack. The big left hook even knocked Jeremy Williams off balance. Punch on the inside, leaning over, crack. Crunching blow right to the point of the chin. Arthur Weathers down to the canvas. One shot.
Will also admit he has still a little work to go on that scale.
15 seconds left in round 1. We'll pause for a word from your local cable systems. Al Albert along with the champ. And Tubbs goes down. Butler connects in the first round. An incredible end of the first round in this fight. Our apologies, being locked into a local spot. This is how it ended.
Well, Tubbs had caught the left hook on Butler, but Butler retaliated at the end of that first round. The final 10 seconds, the left hook over the top. Tony Tubbs went down hard. Here is the left hook again. Watch, leans over, Butler does to that left side. He connects with that left hook, and down goes Tony Tubbs. In this fight, Tony Tubbs did not start out with that movement, that agility, that boxing.
A fast starter, but he used to tire in the later rounds, so lately he has tried to pace himself more, although he told us he plans to go right at Bailey from the opening bell. 20 first-round knockouts to his credit. Bailey has a cool confidence about him, almost like he knows something, even though he has never been here. Bailey also a fast starter, 12 of his 18 knockouts in round 1. Feels very much at home in this ring. Had his first pro fight here. He's had several fights here. Grew up in the shadows of the Highlight Fronton here in Miami.
Speed and that defense, I think they're going to be key, and I give the big edge there to Bailey.
28 of Gonzalez, 42 knockouts in 3 rounds or less. And left hook, and down goes the champion, Gonzalez.
Gonzalez reportedly with a good chin speed. That speed. He's gone. Fight's over.
It's over. 28 seconds in. Randall Bailey from right here in Miami is the new WBO Junior Welterweight Champion.
He's working his way in with a nice right hand, and he comes up from a crouch. You'll see he pulls out and wham. He steps right, and you see, you watch this. If we get this later on the telestrator, I'll draw it up. He steps in with the hook. You can see him. He steps in with the right hand. He means to do damage with it. Here he's crouching, bending his knees. He's on the inside, and he steps forward. Watch his body come in with that left hook. His body stepped in. He stepped into the punch, as we would say in the gym.
So a star is born as we take another look.
The right hand was a little long, and he reached with it, but he committed himself. But watch the left hook. Plants his feet, steps in with that left hook.
Title for the 12th time, and he looks to be walking right through him. Left hand followed by the right hand right in the jaw. Left bounces off about a minute to go in the second round. How much longer can Cuevas continue to take these kind of headshots and stand up against this guy? He's got to land something of his own, but Tommy's just going to walk right through and have a field day. Look at Tommy just measuring him with that left hand. Look at him looking to drop that big right now. Oh, the right hand. The right hand on the ear. 2 big shots. Counts up to 5 and 6 and 7. He's able to get up. His legs are out there. It's up to 8. And he stops the fight, and he should. Vito Cuevas, legs are shot. Stanley Chris replay. You see Cuevas getting in trouble here. This is not the knockdown, but this is what leads to it. Nice left hand, then a real good right hand that backs him up. Notice the way the knees buckle. Notice the way he's backing up. He's able to block that one, but Tommy will nail him with his left hand. That's a good shot. And then the right hand right in the cheek, and he collapses into the ropes. Christodoulou having a real good look here. And next you'll see the sequence with the knockout And watch Tommy just kind of measures him with a left hand, and he wants to load up the right hand. And bang, there it is, right there, right on the cheek, right on the money. And then he catches him again, boom, again, and then finally down he goes. And it's a hard knockdown. Notice the way his head crushed into the canvas, and he gets back up. He's able to get up at the 8 count. As you see, Stanley Christodoulou counting him out. He's not moving at all. Notice.
That may have hurt Hughes. Is that possible? Can you hurt Hughes with a punch? I don't know. There goes Rupa from a left hook. He is wobbled.
Again, Benitez led with the right hand, Tim, and landed. That's been his best work. Under 30 seconds to go.